It is impossible for any organization or company na masustain niya ang kanyang operation if hindi niya pinapahalagahan ang health or well-being ng kanyang mga miyembro or mga empleyado. And one way to elevate their trust and confidence is of course for you to openly demonstrate na talagang may malasakit ka sa kanila. So by conducting workshops na ang topic ay ang kanilang health and well-being, isa to sa mga building blocks kung paano sila magkakaroon ng malaking kumpiyansa sa inyong company. Now, the objective is to help leaders monitor health and identify areas requiring immediate attention to improve productivity and morale. Just the act of having a seminar or a workshop or a small meeting para ma-check ang kanilang health, ma-check ang kanilang well-being, ang laking bagay yun para sa kanila. Usually, it talks about problems, concerns, yan yung mga agenda sa ating mga meeting. But it's something different para sa kanila na this time, ang agenda ay ang kanilang kapakanan. Because we want to emphasize sa kanila that if you're healthy, we are healthy as a business. That's why we want to make it sure na alam natin kung ano yung mga bagay na dapat i-prioritize as far as your health and well-being is concerned. So materials needed, whiteboard, flip chart, sticky notes, health, template, physical, mental, wellness indicators, which you can actually search dyan sa ating Dr. Google. But don't you worry kasi meron tayong template. May ginawa tayo dyang downloadable na template, na guide that you can modify na pwede mong gawing indicator or survey sa iyong mga members. Introduction for 5 minutes, discuss the importance of maintaining a balanced team health mentally, emotionally, and physically. And you may add that, of course, kaming nasa management, we want to make it sure that you are okay, but there's nothing that we can do kung ikaw mismo pabaya ka sa iyong katawan. Ikaw mismo hindi ka nag-invest sa iyong health, sa iyong well-being. Just to make sure that they also have that shared responsibility for their well-being. So share common signs of struggling team. Pag tayo ay low ang moral, usually meron tayong problema sa ating health. Pag mababa yung ating energy, it means pinapabayaan natin yung ating health. And burnout, lack of communication, and low moral. Sabi nga, ang isa sa mga pangunahing kalaban sa giyera ay fatigue. And we don't want that in our team, right? Because we cannot give off energy sa ating mga clients kung tayo mismo wala tayong energy. And we cannot fake that kasi malalaman talaga sa ating operation na tayo ay low bat at tayo ay hindi na healthy. So activity number 2, wellness check mapping for 15 minutes. Distribute a health check template to each participant. Hindi kailangan ito complicated. Hindi talaga ito kailangan na ganun ka-high-tech. Stress management, productivity, etc. Collect the responses and display aggregated results on. So better done pag may kasama ka kaysa ikaw lang mag-isa. No? Kasi while nagkakandak ka ng test, you're also doing some, advising, and bibigay ka rin ng mentoring, bibigay ka ng insights mo na how you dealt or how you deal with your stress, ano yung experience mo in the past, na talagang nakatulong sa'yo to handle stress, pressure, na malamang some of them, wala sila ganong insights, wala sila ganong experience. And you as their leader, as the owner, as the manager, as their team supervisor, it's your job to give them this perspective. So number 3, discussion patterns and red flags. 10 minutes, identify trends and potential red flags in the result. Ask participants for possible causes and brainstorm solutions as a group. So dito agad pinapakita mo na yung team mo, yung management style mo, yung leadership style mo is collaborative, consultative. You just don't dump information, shove everything sa kanila without you giving them time and the avenue to also explain and also share their ideas, their strategies, ano ang kanilang mga experiences, at ano ang kanilang mga opinion. At the end of the day, it's you who will decide because you are their leader. But again, malaking bagay para sa mga members ang mapakinggan. Right? Malaking bagay yung sila ay ini-entertain because we don't have the monopoly of ideas. Sometimes, out of nowhere, may mga idea dyan na akala mo trivial, pero yan pala ang magbabago ng complexion ng iyong negosyo or ng iyong organization. So this is the power when you are in the culture of, or you're creating an environment na nag-level off ka sa iyong mga tao. Nagiging transparent ka sa kanila, nagiging open ka sa kanila, and meron tinatawag na transparency. And this is important na ma-achieve in any business, and it cannot be done kung walang ganitong mga avenues of growth, walang mga ganitong discussion, right? Again, just like I mentioned in other workshops, other trainings, that hindi lang yung objective ng training ang na-achieve when you conduct training, when you have this open discussion, kundi maraming mga offshoots, maraming mga byproduct na magaganda ang mga ganitong usapin. Action plan, team health improvement for 10 minutes, develop a list of actionable steps. So ano yung gagawin natin? Okay, how can we help each other? How can you help your teammate? Based on your experience, based on your current situation. Example dito, adjusting workloads, introducing mental health days, team building activities. Baka, hindi mo alam for a long time, wala ka palang team building activities. So conclusion, emphasize the ongoing nature of monitoring team health and the value of open communication in fostering a supportive environment. So guys, we're doing this is because we believe that the strength of any organization starts by strengthening each of their member, and we really put high importance on your well-being. I hope that you know by now we may not be a perfect company, pero when it comes to your well-being, yan po ay priority, top priority natin in this organization. So this is the short training na pwede mong gawin sa iyong organization. See you on our next session.